Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got what I've been warming over the last couple weeks in my house. I do these videos to kind of let you know what I've been warming, where I warmed it, how it did, so you might decide what you might want to try or where you might want to warm the things that you do have. So I have got a little stack of wax here next to me, and we will start with my daughter's room because it's the stack closest to me. So we'll go through room by room like we usually do. So in my daughter's room and also in the office this week, I warmed Peter Pan's Sweet and Sassy. This was a pineapple bar from in the summer. And this one it's kind of like a pineapple with like a slight hint of like body care type scent. It's very, very pretty. It's a very nice, soft, kind of girly pineapple scent. Really nice. I find this one to be just kind of like a middle of the road type scent. I like it. My daughter likes it, but it's not one that I felt the need to stock up on because I feel like we have a lot of pineapple scent, so I didn't get more of this one. So this was all I had of this. So this is finished now. I do hope this comes back. I would repurchase it. I would say this is best suited to smaller spaces like bedroom sized rooms. Yeah, this one lasts about 2 days in our home. Generally the first day is kind of that nice punchy pineapple scent, and the second day is kind of like a lingering kind of body care perfumey type scent. But this one is all right, about a medium performer, average performer, nice scent appeal. It's okay. Nice bar all around. I would repurchase it. Next we have Dream Big Princess. This was a new one that was only available for a few weeks. I hope we see this back here soon. This one is like, I had lots going on. This one is like coconut cream, vanilla, I want to say some kind of orange or mandarin note, and bubblegum, and maybe lemon. This is a very, very sweet, very, very girly, little bit perfumey again bar. There's no perfuminess in the notes here, but there is a like undertone of like a musky type body care type scent, but it's very, very girly, very like little kid friendly. This one in my home is light as well. I would say nothing larger than a like smaller bedroom. This one is not an open layout bar by any means. At first you get very much what it smells like on cold, which is to say quite a bit of bubblegum, some fruitiness. It's very bright, very girly, just kind of like fun. Day two, that bubblegum note pretty much goes away, like completely away. The citrus notes go away, and you're left with kind of that perfumey body care scent, and a little bit of a floral note as well. My daughter loves this bar. I do have a couple cubes left here as well as another full bar, but I will be purchasing more of this when it comes available again because she has been plowing through this. Every time we change her wax, she always wants to warm the Princess bar. So we've been doing this one a lot, and it is a very good scent, and 2 days isn't too bad for a bedroom in my opinion. So I would repurchase this. I would just caution you, if you're a person who likes very strong scents, or if you're wanting to warm this in a large space, I would say probably this is not a bar for you. But if you want just a good kid-friendly room, a good room or a good scent for your children's bedrooms, this would be one to try. Next, on to bathrooms. I did Frosty Air in one of the bathrooms and in the laundry room this week. This is one of the new ones from this new fall winter catalog. This is gorgeous. So this was one that I really changed my opinion on, which is why it's so important to warm things, because on cold, I didn't like this. This was my least favorite of the 10 new bars on cold. After I warmed it, my opinion changed completely. I love this one. This is my Scentsy laundry scent in wax by choice. My favorite laundry scent in laundry is Fluffy Fleece. I love Fluffy Fleece in laundry. I don't care for it in wax. This I love in wax, and I wish we would get this in laundry. This one it has like a citrus note in it. I don't smell citrus. What I smell is like a classic laundry scent, kind of like Clean Breeze or maybe even Clothesline, but not quite as floral as Clothesline. I get like a fresh classic laundry scent, kind of sun-dried cotton, some floral notes, that sort of thing, but with like a hint of something cozy. Like it's almost like, I don't know what it is, but it's cozy. It's cozy, I like it, and this just makes the space smell so fresh and so inviting. So for bathrooms and laundry rooms, I love this. Good performer, lasts a good 2-3 days, may go longer, but 3 days anyways. And nice strength as well. I would say like a 7 out of 10 in strength. Really, really good. Will repurchase that when I run out. Then I did Fall Into Love. Did this in 2 of the bathrooms. So I think I did 2 cubes this time in each bathroom, and it was good. This again is a kind of pine tree scent. It does have a perfumey tone to it. There is some like almost berry here. I smell berry. I've said that before. I would say there's probably cranberry. I really like this. This is very nice as far as pine tree scents go. Is this one I would repurchase myself? Probably not, only because if you've watched me for a while, I'm not a pine tree person. I don't care for pine tree scents all that much, but as far as pine tree scents go, this is very nice. And I think if you are into pine tree scents, or if you're into those kind of green scents and want something just kind of classic, kind of fall into winter, this is one. This one kind of reads like end of fall. The leaves are off the trees. We are flirting with winter. This is that bar. This is very nice, and I would recommend it. Performance is good. Again, a couple days, and I would say you could probably do this in an open layout as long as it's not like a crazy high ceiling space or something. In my open layout, this would work. Then in bathrooms, I did Peppermint Rush. This one I did because we are getting this back in the Scents of the Season collection later this winter, before the holidays. This one is like peppermint, spearmint, and it's mint. This one is very minty. And I remember when this first came out, people were complaining that it smelled a little bit toothpastey, and I didn't really get toothpaste from this. This is a very, very punchy, strong mint scent. So you do need to like mint to enjoy this one. And I do like mint, but this for me is not a mint scent that I love. I prefer Perfect Peppermint. I prefer most of the other mint scents that we have over Peppermint Rush. But this one is okay. Performance is okay. It's about a day, maybe a day and a half. And when I say a day in my home, I do mean 24 hours. I keep my warmers on all the time. So a day for me is 24 hours. So a day and a half, about 36 hours tops for this one. And this one I think could do a larger space, but it's not super, super long lasting, but it's a good scent if you like mint. It does run just a wee bit toothpastey, especially the second time I'm using it now. When I first warmed this, when it first came back, I didn't really get the toothpaste thing. Now I kind of get, okay, yeah, it smells a little toothpastey, but that could also be because I had it in the bathroom. When I had this in bedrooms, I didn't get toothpaste. When I warmed this in the bathroom, I smelled toothpaste. So I think it depends where you warm it, what you associate it with. So there's that one. Next up, we have our bedroom. I had done Dashing. We had a cooler spell there for a while, so I wanted to bring out Dashing. This again is a new bar this fall winter. And this one is like vanilla and maybe some kind of citrus potentially. There's something nice and sweet and crisp and nice here. This is like a perfumey vanilla with like some woodsy tones, like maybe sandalwood, and something kind of sweet. It's beautiful, like really, really beautiful. Bedrooms only, I would say. This is not a strong performer. I did double the wax this time. So the first time I did this, I did 2 cubes. It was very light. The second time, this time that I did it, I did 4 cubes in my bedroom, and that was much better. So this is one where if you do double the wax, it does pay off because you get a nice solid medium strength scent and it lasts for like 3 days. So sometimes doubling the wax doesn't really give you much better performance. Sometimes it does. With this bar, it does pay off. So if you're wanting a bit of a stronger performance from Dashing, I would recommend doubling your wax and sticking to a smaller space like a bedroom. So there is Dashing. Beautiful bedroom scent. This was lovely. I will repurchase this absolutely when I run out. Then I was kind of feeling again, kind of just like almost wintry. So I went with Snow-Kissed Cranberry, which I've never warmed before. I have a couple bars of this and I have never warmed it because I couldn't get more, but now I have a brick too. So Snow-Kissed Cranberry. This is a beautiful, sweet cranberry. This is not a tart cranberry. This is a pretty mellow, soft cranberry, and it's gorgeous. It's probably my favorite cranberry smell I've ever smelled, which is saying a lot because I like cranberry. This is extremely light. So I did this twice. I did this in my daughter's bedroom with 2 cubes, and I don't really recall smelling it much at all in her room. I did it in my bedroom with 2 cubes, and that lasted like less than 12 hours, and you could only smell it near the warmer. So the next time I did it in my bedroom, I did 4 cubes in my warmer, and that way you could smell it. You could smell it when you walked in. It was very, very nice. But again, I would say light performance. So this one, and I know people have talked about this before with this one. I've heard people say it. It's a very light performer. So as much as I love this scent, it is not a boomer. It is not an awesome performer, but I forgive it because it is a very, very good scent. And sometimes I don't want a super strong scent in the bedroom. And for those days, this is one I would reach for. So Snow-Kissed Cranberry, if you don't like a super strong scent, might be a nice one for a bedroom. I would love this in an open layout, but it could not handle it. So I would not recommend this one in any kind of large space, and that is Snow-Kissed Cranberry. The last thing I did in our bedroom was from Ella After Wax Co. This is Snuggle Beans. This one is sweet lavender, flannel sheets, and vanilla mint. And this one, I just wanted something kind of cozy and bedroomy and kind of clean. And this is a very pretty, like lavender mint kind of laundry type scent. It's very, very nice, very clean, very cozy. The trouble with this was I couldn't smell it. So I did 2 of these shapes in my warmer dish. I couldn't smell it not one time. So like, even though my warmer is on my nightstand, like 2 feet from my face when I'm sleeping, I never smelled this. So I never smelled it throughout the night. I never smelled it the next day. I never smelled it while I was awake that evening. Like, I didn't smell it ever. So this one just didn't perform. I would not repurchase this one. So that's Snuggle Beans. Very nice scent. I just couldn't smell it. Then on to The Office. We had done Frightfully Delightful. I did 2 cubes in The Office. This one is currently available. This is part of the Harvest collection. This one I think is like peach, brown sugar, and is it oats? I think there might be oats in this one. This is very nice. This is a kind of like brown sugar, caramelized sugar, pumpkin and peach scent. And that peach note really makes this a little bit different. So I like this one. I do think you have to like brown sugar, heavy bakery scents to like this. So it's not going to be for everybody, but I really like this. And I think if you liked caramel apple crisp, or no, caramel pear crisp, this one is kind of along that line. So if you missed that one, here's one to try. Performance is good. I would say this is a 7 or 8 out of 10 in strength. Nice, strong performer. I think it would handle an open layout very nicely. And relatively long lasting, like at least 24 hours, probably 36. So that is a reasonable performer. Very good bar. Love that one. Is it one I'll get more of? I have 2 more bars of it. I don't think I'll get more because I do have caramel pear crisp in my club. If I didn't, I might club that one. Then we have Pixar Monstropolis, the Monsters Inc. bar. This is currently available as well. This is just a very citrusy, nice bar. This has like a sugar note to it, like a definite like sugar, like sugared citrus. I get orange and lemon. This is really nice. This is a little along the lines of Be Fabulous, a little along the lines of Pineapple Dragon Fruit from the summer collection that we had. This is very nice. I don't remember this though at all. Like, I put 2 cubes in my office and I was in there. I don't remember this. Like, I don't remember smelling it. It must not have lasted very long because it would have been less than 24 hours. And I don't recall it being super strong either. So I'm going to warm this again because I can't really tell you much about it except for I don't remember this. I don't remember smelling it. I don't remember it. So I'm not sure what the performance on this one. It may be kind of a short duration one. It may be a light one. It doesn't smell like it should be light though. This one smells like a good solid medium. So I'm going to test this one again and I'll report back. Then I finished up a bar of Coastal Strawberry. This is a very pretty scent. I got this in a flash sale a while back. It's not currently available. This one is a very soft, like strawberry scent with, I think it's got strawberry seeds in the notes as well. This is a soft, creamy strawberry with almost like a seed note to it. And it's very, very nice. And it's one of the most authentic strawberries I've smelled. Kind of reminds me a bit of Lush's strawberry note in like their yummy, yummy, yummy scent and in their strawberry field scent. This reminds me of that. And I really like it. It's very soft. Again, this one people don't care for because it is very soft. It is soft. So definitely a one-day performer. And I would say double the wax and small spaces only with that one as well. So there's that. Then on to the open layout. So I had done one that I've been looking forward to and kind of holding on to for the right day. This is Huckleberry Apple Pie. I got this in a flash sale bundle and this one was one of like the best smells. Oh, this one is so good. So I figured out what this one smells like to me. Huckleberry Apple Pie, to my nose, smells very similar on warm to Honey Pear Cider. Honey Pear Cider is a dodgy performer. It tends to be kind of light unless you let it sit for quite a while, and then it tends to be a good performer. This is a newer bar, so I didn't let this age. And it did fairly well, but it was short-lived. So it was like, I would say a medium at peak, and a medium might be generous. I'd say maybe like a 4 to 10. But it was like 8 hours or less. Like, it was a very short duration bar. But it smelled very much like Honey Pear Cider on warm. I loved it. I got a definite like poached pear note from this. Huckleberry, I don't really know that I smelled a whole ton of. Apple, I think I did smell. But it was very like cidery and warm and just kind of gentle and mellow. I loved this. So yes, I think if I had to pick, I prefer Honey Pear Cider, but Huckleberry Apple Pie was very, very nice. I would get more if I saw it. But I would probably put it aside to age for 6 to 12 months if I did. Then we had the first day of school a week and a half ago. So I did graduation as is tradition. This was a bar a couple summers ago in the Moment by Moment collection. This one I think was like suede leather and apple and musk. It's very pretty. This is a soft, leathery, scholarly scent with like a hint of apple to kind of brighten it and make it a bit sweeter. It's very, very nice. And this one is aging beautifully because of the leather note. Leather notes do well with some time, and this one is no exception. So this one's gorgeous. And yeah, it was a one day, like 24 hours, but we really enjoyed it. And this is just our tradition for the first day of school. I did stock up on this one, so I have 9 bars, which should get me to like my daughter going into grade 10. So at that point, we'll have to find a different bar, but there's that one. And I don't expect them to perform quite as well when she's that age, but we'll see. So next I did a little mix in my open layout here to just use up a couple partial bars. So I had 2 Lonely Cubes of Autumn Road Trip in this clamshell. And this one is a catalog bar, so you can get it all season. This one I think is like apple, and it's got leaves, and it's just a very like outdoorsy, crisp fall air type scent. It's very bright, very fresh, very outdoorsy. Falling Apples is also outdoorsy, but this one is woodsier and deeper. It has a very strong apple note and a lot of oak to it. And I think acorn as well. Yeah, so this one is like your deeper, earthier fall with apples. This one is your brighter apples with fall. So I did 2 cubes of this in the kitchen, did 6 cubes of this in the like living space, and those were nice together. You walked in, they kind of just complemented each other. Like they didn't really like, they were in separate kind of areas, but you would walk from one to the other and be like, okay, yeah, that one's a little bit brighter and this one's a little bit like cozier and deeper. So brighter, cozier, deeper, they complemented each other. I don't know if I would mix these in the same warmer, but I think in alternating warmers they work quite nice, or in like adjacent spaces. So there's Falling Apples and Autumn Road Trip. I would repurchase both of those. That was about a 36-hour mix. Falling Apples is very, very strong, like very strong. I think if you want a good open layout bar, Falling Apples is a good choice. Autumn Road Trip also is a good one for that. I would say Falling Apples is stronger. Autumn Road Trip is a bit longer lasting. Then I did another mix to finish up a couple partial bars. I had done 4 cubes of Huckleberry and 4 cubes of Maple Vanilla Glaze. So these are, neither one is available right now. This was a Bring Back My Bar a while back, and Vanilla Maple Glaze was a Harvest bar last year. So Maple Vanilla Glaze is a very sweet, mapley, glazed donut type scent. It's very, very strong, very, very powerful. Huckleberry is a deep, dark, like earthy berry scent, almost fermented, some people found. Some people got like a fermented note from it. I just get like a very deep, like ripe berry type scent. So I tried to mix these. I mixed these in the same dish, 1-to-1. So 1 cube of each in the same warmer, all in my open layout. It was really good. I will say what happened was the balance just went and did a 180 on me. So at first it was all Maple Vanilla Glaze all the time. Huckleberry took a real back seat. And then this one wore off quite quickly. So after like 12 hours, this one was like pretty much gone, and Huckleberry was holding its own. So Huckleberry is very long lasting, whereas Maple Vanilla Glaze is very strong. So long lasting, strong. So this one kind of was out the gate booming and then backed off. This one just kind of held its own. And so this was like a 2-day mix. This was really good, but again, this one did not last 2 days. This was a 1 day, if that. This one was what carried it. So that was a good mix. I don't know if I would do it again. I was just using up clamshells, but that was good. I do have Huckleberry in my club. I don't know if I'm going to keep it there. My husband doesn't care for this one all that much. He walked in and was like, oh my gosh, Robyn, because it was like so strong in here. It was very strong. This one is just a very strong bar. So that was what he was smelling. But he doesn't really care for Huckleberry. So I may unclub this one at some point. I think I have like 3 bars of it, so it may be time to come out. Another one I had done recently, because it's never fall without this scent, is Apple Butter Frosting. This used to be a catalog bar. It no longer is. It is in my club though. And this one is just like apple cinnamon frosting goodness. It is cozy and decadent and gooey and a little spicy and just comforting. It is a nice strong performer too after it's aged. This one was about a year aged, and this one was great. So this was like a 2-day bar and just beautiful, like frosting apple cinnamon goodness. Love that one. So that one is just always a winner. You can't go wrong. If you ever see it, I highly recommend it. Then I did Love and Happiness. This is one that was in Bring Back My Bar a while back. And this is one that I think it's got like chestnuts in the notes. It's like a sweet bar, but it's very like perfumey, almost cologne-y. Like I almost get like unisex or maybe even slightly masculine cologne from this. And I didn't love it so much when it was new. So I did get a few bars because I thought it would age well, and it has aged very well. So this is a year or more old, but it seems like a kind of fall type scent. So I did a full bar in my open layout. It did fine. Like it was like a nice solid medium performer, which it would not have been when it was new. This was on the lighter side when it was new, but after some age, this one is a nice solid medium in my open layout. And yeah, it's sweetened. It's kind of come together a bit better. The cologne notes have backed off just a bit and the sweet notes have kind of amped. The vanilla has amped. I like this a lot better this time. So I do have a couple more bars of this. I'm glad I do. Yeah, this is nice. I think if you liked Vitamin R Relax, this is kind of along that line. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. It's kind of like a warm, ambery, perfumey vanilla type scent with a bit of depth. Very nice, good performer. I would maybe repurchase that. It's not a scent I would warm all the time, but I did enjoy it. Then I did a few Teddy Bees items. I had done chai tea and cookies in our bedroom one night. This is signature sugar cookies, vanilla shortbread, and warm notes of chai tea. This one is very good. This one is a short performer. It's like 12 hours or so, but it's amazing. Like so good. Nice medium strength. Yeah, I love this one. And I like this one for the bedroom. It's weird to do bakery in the bedroom, but I like this one in there. It's comforting and cozy and just, cuddly. I love that one. Then I had done in the open layout, pumpkin spice and cake batter. Now I had done this in the bedroom at one point and didn't love it in the bedroom. It was kind of dusty. Then I did it in the open layout where it had more room to breathe and spread out, and it did much better. I liked it way better. Yes, so this is very good. This one is warm pumpkin spice, brown sugar, rich cake batter, and vanilla buttercream. This was a winner. This is good. I have a whole loaf of this, and I'm glad I do now because I like it in the open layout. So I have a couple cubes left in this little bag, but I do have a loaf on reserve. So there's that one. I did like that very much. If you have this, I would recommend bigger spaces for it because in small spaces, it doesn't really spread out enough. So there's that one. Definitely, again, like a one dayer, like 12 hours or so, but very nice. Then vanilla pumpkin and cashmere. This was glorious in the bedroom. This was vanilla pumpkin, marshmallow fluff, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. Loved. Like, loved. The birch here, the vanilla birch, I need more of that in my life. And the cashmere cream, I love Teddy Bee's cashmere cream note. She just finished up her pre-order, so that is over now. But there was a few blends there with cashmere cream, and I made sure I got them because I love her cashmere cream note. And vanilla pumpkin and cashmere was lovely. So there's that one. And then fall signature sugar cookies. This is sweet sugar, buttery shortbread, buttercream frosting, vanilla, sugar cookie dough blended with berry waffle cone. So a lot going on in that one. This one is like a cookie scent with like berry waffle cone. It's just good. It's sweet and decadent with a hint of berry and a hint of waffle cone. So sweet decadent sugar cookies with berry. Liked that one a lot. This was a very short-lived one though. Might need to age a little bit. This one was like a nice medium strength in my open layout, but I would say like 8 hours, like on the shorter side, but very nice scent while it lasted. And that is what I've warmed over the last little while. I would love to hear what you've been warming as well as we kind of transition well into fall now. I am going to be busy testing holiday scents now from here until the next couple weeks. So I will have a warm review of the holiday and the breast cancer awareness scents coming up maybe in like a week and a half or so, whenever I get through all of those. So yeah, I will get those up. I'm starting to warm them now. I have cashmere pumpkin going in my open layout right now, and it is lovely. So I'm enjoying that, and I would recommend it if you liked cozy vanilla and pumpkin from last year. I think you're gonna like cashmere pumpkin. That is my initial thoughts. So I will get warm reviews of those up here soon, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Would love to hear what you're warming and what the weather is like where you are now that we're in, mid-September. We are now in this weird period where it's like freezing, and I mean like literally 0 degrees, like actually freezing temperatures overnight, but it's like 70 degrees in the daytime. So we're in like t-shirt but also coat weather. It's that time of year. So I'd love to know what things are like where you are. Other than that, I will talk to you guys in the next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.